Good afternoon. My name is Beth Ward, Police Records and Property Manager for the City of Oxnard. Today, I'm presenting on behalf of the Master Fee Schedule Committee. Today, I'll discuss with you the work and progress of the Master Fee Committee, which was established in June of 2021 by the City Manager's Office, who selected 5 mid-manager level members to join this committee. The committee was given an arduous task of locating and establishing one cohesive document of all citywide fees and fines. In addition, we were asked to assist in developing best practices to maintain updated processes. Members of this committee represent various departments, which assisted in the understanding and execution of this project. The primary purpose today is to present to you, the Finance and Governance Committee, with a high-level view of the process involved with developing a master fee schedule, which is the basis for future phases of this project, and importantly, provides an immediate transparency by providing the city's fees for all departments in one document. Revenues are an important aspect of a city's ability to provide and maintain the highest possible level of service to all who live, work, and play in their communities. Revenues come in many forms, such as taxes, including property and sales or use tax, bonds, leasing, as well as rates, fees, fines, and charges. This ensures financial sustainability for the city. For the purposes of this project, the concentration was on service fees. Utility and development fees were located and attached as reference. Fines and fees, which are regulated by the state, were also included as a part of the city's overall master fee schedule for continuity, however, were not a part of the work performed by this committee. As regulated fines and fees change, the master fee schedule will be updated. Fees charged for services rendered by the city may not exceed the reasonable cost of providing that service. Careful consideration of current fees with detailed processes to develop and document any changes needs to be in place before modifications are adopted or implemented. Some past practices. This project has multiple goals and benefits. Transparency is important to the residents of Oxnard. Currently, it is difficult to find or review the city's fee schedule or the methodology for establishing those fees. Systematically, fees have not been updated or reviewed regularly, and currently there is no unified process that all departments follow. In addition, if the city proceeds without implementing an organized method to track fines and fees or to adjust market increases for the services that are provided, then it will fail in recouping associated costs at the detriment of the city's budget. I'll be explaining the 3 project phases. Phase 1 is currently in progress. Over the course of the many months, the committee met weekly to develop best practices in establishing an overall master fee schedule for the city of Oxnard. Working closely with the city attorney's office, the committee located and reviewed all fees for service, Proposition 218 related fees, AB 1600 development impact fees, bail schedule fines, and other fees developed through city ordinance, adopted through resolution, or established by state regulation. The committee combined the data and created a comprehensive spreadsheet to list all current City of Oxnard fees and fines. With this phase nearly completed, we are recommending that the council adopt one combined master fee schedule for all existing fees. Phase 2 is also in progress. This next step was to compare the city's fees to other cities, typically with a criteria similar to the city of Oxnard, such as the size of the city, both in population and square miles, cities with similar services, Oxnard is a full-service city. The age of the city, demographics, and salary index were also looked at for these nearby cities. The comparison cities selected include Glendale, Modesto, Fremont, Chula Vista, and Ventura. Current master fee schedules for each of those comparison cities were collected and compared against the Oxnard fees, noting both differences and similarities between the fees. In Part B of this phase, it is the recommendation of this committee to hire a consultant for the review and update of the current master fee schedule. A consultant can use the established framework of the master fee schedule committee to recommend updates and how to best incrementally make these changes. And finally, phase 3 will be the implementation. One of the primary goals for this review is to make the fee structure easier for all parties to understand. As a result, in addition to reviewing existing fee amounts, the city would also like the consultant to review the structures of the fees themselves to ensure developers, residents, and members of the public are able to clearly follow and understand which fees might apply to their given project. Maintaining an annual process to review and update the master fee schedule will help ensure transparency and a better understanding of the city's current fees and fines. With consultant oversight and direction, the master fee schedule will be updated. At that time, the council will be asked to repeal all previously adopted fee schedules to adopt the updated Oxnard master fee schedule. It is the goal of the city to have a well-documented and defensible plan that will establish rates for recovering billable costs for services with a consideration to the compliance requirements under Proposition 26, Proposition 218, and other applicable statutory requirements. Currently, there is no fiscal impact with this action. However, the fiscal year 2022-23 budget will request funding for phase 2 of this project. At this time, I'd like to introduce the members of our committee, my teammates. Chandra Crudup, Financial Analyst in Public Works, Sabrina Rodriguez, Management Analyst 3 in Community Development, Victor Zambrano, Utilities Finance Officer in Public Works, and Amy Van Etta, Management Analyst 2 in the Fire Department. For nearly a year, we have met weekly to work on this project, and we thank you for your time